This is April 2004, and I'm Pastor Russ Porcella. I'm delighted to be sitting with Bob Jones in his own living room and inquiring of him of the things that God has shown him regarding Russia and the former Soviet Union. So Bob, I would like to begin there. Could you please begin by saying what were the first things God showed you about the Russia and the former Soviet Union?
Well, that would have been the early 80s. And he began to show me that he was going to change the Soviet Union. So at different times I've went to people and I've told them that I see the Lord starting you in a ministry in the Soviet Union, and they would begin to pray about it, and they wound up in the Soviet Union at different times. And then he began to tell me that he was going to begin the most powerful work. The greatest awakening of all time would be in the Soviet Union. And to go and ask the churches to begin to prepare for it. He said that there would be 4 nations that would be an open door to the Soviet Union. And a 5th nation that would happen, which would be Sweden. There'd be awakening in Sweden, but also Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and Finland would be open doors into the Russias. He began to also show me that as Israel went into captivity, the Babylonian captivity for 70 years, so would the Russian captivity be for exactly 70 years. And it was. And I'm going to recruit an army in Russia that will touch the entire world. Disciples will touch every corner of the earth. But Russia is getting ready to awake. The things that he told me that to confirm it, they've all happened right now. This thing with Terry Nichols, and I think, and everything else is still a saying, still a preparation. Opening of the door, I believe that door is getting wider and wider all the time.
You mentioned when we had lunch several weeks ago that you saw there is a single angel over Lithuania.
Latvia, Lithuania, and Finland.
Can you tell me
Estonia.
that experience, how that happened, and what you heard?
The angel spoke to me, and I guess at one time they were all real close. There's one angel in there, and he's the angel of the door. And he said, I'm going to use these people again, and they'll keep a door open to the Russias. It'll be open both ways. So this angel I saw there was nowhere close to the authority of the Red Army.
Did the angel over, what you say, my words, the lesser angel than the one over Russia, the angel over Lithuania and Estonia and so on, did he speak to you? Do you remember what he said?
That he was going to start a work there, and that at different times he'd bring people from those to tell them to get ready to join in with him, that they would be part of the army. It'll be one of the most powerful movements. It'll be an end-time army of bringing 1 billion souls to the Lord, youth. 1 billion. The greatest awakening of all time will take place in Russia. And so many things started in '89, 15 years ago. The walls come down, which the United States had been preparing for the Third World War, and Russia was devastated overnight. That door will always be open in there.
That when it opened after 70 years, it would stay.
It will stay open. No matter what you say, it's going to stay open in Russia. And those that have been plowing over have been plowing hard ground, but they've been, sooner or later, there'll be an awesome harvest. Also, the United States was the giver of it, so we'll have bread coming back on the water too. In other words, our main job on all of this was to support what was going to Russia. So the churches have over and over. Mm-hmm. And they are now. And that's what we're to do, is we're to equip what's going to raise up there. Your main calling and your main avenue in the last days, the main thing that will happen is you'll go there and you'll raise up an army, a Christian army. And that what you want to do now is sow seeds in there.
And you use the term door opener that for Lithuania, Estonia, and so on.
It's a door. That angel there is nothing but a door to God's purpose in Russia. And Sweden in some way will be responsible for bringing it in.